Did it be golden? Happy, happy, happy. Let me just do this. Wait for it. Probably for a while. Finally got and did it though. So I am really happy that I finally did after like, I don't know, a couple weeks. All things considered, it didn't feel all that long to do. And it was hard, for certain. Like, yeah, it was hard, but it wasn't like even close to impossible. Eh. And let's climb this mountain. We just. Is there anything you can. Oh, thing you can. Hi. Okay, can you hear me? Good. Rousey? Okay, that's good to hear. I'm gonna start playing then, if that's the case. I'm just gonna do a min-def to start off this. I think, I don't know, this might be easier than AP Golden, but I think it's pretty similar. Whoops. Well, that is not supposed to happen. I expect to, I think my goal is gonna be sub 100 deaths. This is my third time playing through the level since I've played it casually, so to be fair, so not very familiar with it. But I definitely will be by the end of the, well, okay, by the end of the grind, I'll definitely be very familiar with this level. Doing, and I'm starting to die a lot. And this will happen in the early stages of doing this. But trust me, it'll all work out later on. Whoops. Oh, yep. Now this cabin room can be a little tricky at times. But I got it first try this time. So I know generally how to tackle the rooms, but I'm not like amazing at them. I did a min-def earlier today, ending in 155. Hopefully I can get sub 100. Probably not. Well, darn again. But it'll be fun to shoot for. Also, the time is a decent way to go off how many deaths you have. Because if you, the more you die, by far the longer the timer is. Like, AP Golden normal, or like AP normally takes like over an hour for a casual player. If the Golden run takes 7 minutes to do. My final run time was 6 minutes 58 seconds or something like that. Okay. I did a lot in this in the previous min-def. Okay, I keep dying. Anything you said? Yeah, stream delay always happens. I put it as low as possible, so I think it's only like a couple seconds right now. Normally it's like 10 seconds or more. I'm sorry for not looking at your messages sooner, but mm, I keep dying here. What? Oh my god. This part keeps tripping me up. I think the way I'm gonna do this is called either get good or find a consistent strat. Or a consistent enough strat. Cycles really suck. I think I'm gonna try and do a launch boost from the right side of the bumper and then do an up dash onto the crumble blocks. I think that's gonna be the most consistent way. Yeah, that's gonna be the most consistent way, isn't it? Anything else? No problem. I had that issue too when I was collabing with some friends. What issue are you talking about? I don't remember. Sorry, but I just don't. Okay, now the dropper screens. Okay, looking at chat, yeah. Um, I think what I'll do is for minutes I'll probably look like between deaths and like screens like maybe every couple or every single one. And for goldens I'll look at chat every time I finish a golden attempt. Like I die or the other option, let's say. I don't know why I don't want to say what the other option is. I think I just, like, some brain, like, can't think of something you had in your seconds 2 seconds ago. I think that's what happened with me just here. And that's why I said the other option. Uh, okay. Same. Okay. Oh. Yeah, but like half the rooms or half the times I died in AP Golden didn't even feel like my fault. That was definitely the worst part of the experience. Death's not feeling like your fault. I'm actually doing really good on the slow death. This is way lower amount of deaths so far, I can say that. I haven't got this room first try. I'll be doing that a lot later on, but for this being my third time touching the level since, playing it casually, it's pretty good. Also, the tentacles sometimes do definitely obstruct the screen. That one only had one dash. That's surprising, but... Oh, okay. Okay, anything you guys said? Well, how are you so good at unscripted commentary. That's just not screaming TVT. I always have to script. I can see that being hard. Okay. I don't know. I just ramble about whatever's in my brain. That's what I do. I talk to myself a lot, so maybe that's the reason I'm kind of good at having unscripted commentary. I definitely do talk to myself a lot, I'll say that. Also, like, other games that I've played other than Celeste, I just hyperfixate on one game at a time. Like, I play a game, I get really into it, and then I just play for, like, the game, like, an hour a day for, like, a couple months, and then lose interest. Well, eh, yeah, I guess. I don't think you're meant to use the golden feather in this room, but I think there might be a way you can. Well, in the beginning, there is, a very clearly seeable golden feather later in, but, um, yeah. So, the biggest phases I've had is probably, Gimkit, Geometry Dash, Celeste, and Cookie Clicker. Currently, I'm in my Celeste phase, where I do some of the hardest game. I think you can hear my voice. I think you can assume I'm pretty young. I'm not saying my actual age, but you can definitely tell that I'm young. I'll say that much. Like, what? I feel like it's not. It might not be. Like, I feel like a person who's easily able to do really hard things but always gives up is worse at a game than a person who finds easy things really hard but never gives up. That's what I think. So it's like you're like if you're just not good, don't. But if you have fun with it, don't give up. If you don't have fun with it, don't play it, man. But, like, if you think you're not, like, good, like, you're just not naturally good, you can do it at some point. It can be decades, it might be decades, but you will at some point be able to do what you want to do, what you set out to do. And that's the strongest skill a gamer can have. Not giving up. Well, I just died. Yippee yahoo! I died! Who loves dying in Celeste? Yippee! Well, that was a pretty hard gap to get through. I'll say that much. I think it's a pretty hard gap. Why? How? The initial playthrough. And now it happens 2 times in a row? It never happened to me before. I'm pretty sure, at least.